everybody, welcome back to my summer series. So today I am doing a summer classic vegan Eton mess. You're going to need 1 tin of chickpeas. I'm sure you've heard of Aquafaba before. If you haven't, I have used it before in my recipes. Aquafaba literally translates to bean juice. That's the Latin for it. So you just grab a tin of chickpeas and strain it straight into a bowl. Make sure you do use the sieve, just so you don't have any little bits of chickpeas in there. Obviously, you want to make sure you keep the chickpeas, make some hummus later on.
To your Aquafaba, add half a teaspoon of vanilla and half a teaspoon of cream of tartar.
Got my Aquafaba, my vanilla and my cream of tartar all in this bowl. I'm going to mix it up now. Generally it's about 5 to 10 minutes until it forms soft peaks. You'll see it will start to change, it will go through like a foam transition and into like a creamy soft peak. You'll know when it's done, and you can't really over whip this sort of mix, so don't worry too much.
Now whisk on high, rotating your bowl until your mix forms soft peaks.
Done for the first mix. You know this because when you lift up, you get little soft peaks. So you can see that one there. And when you get soft peaks, it means that the Aquafaba has been whisked enough, so we can start adding the sugar. So I've got 120 grams of caster sugar, and I'm going to add that just 1 spoon at a time. The reason why you do this is because if you add everything at once, you're going to knock the air out. The whole point of the mixing is we've just whisked in all the air, so we want to keep this as light as possible. So we're just going to add 1 spoon of sugar at a time and continue to whisk until it's combined, and it will go nice and glossy, and again it will remain so that it can peak. Here we go, so that's just about done now. So in total, I mixed that for about 8 minutes, then I added my sugar slowly, and then whisked it for about another 5, and you can see how nice and firm that is. It's really good. So I'm gonna now pop this into baking trays.
Quick tip, pop a little bit of your meringue mix under your greaseproof paper to help stick it down, rather than having to grease your whole sheet. Just scoop your meringues onto a lined baking tray.
So I'm going to pop these in the oven now for about 1 hour and 45, and when they finish cooking, turn the oven off, open the oven door, but leave them in, and leave them in until they cool back to room temperature. So if you took them out of the oven, what you're going to find is they'll have a temperature shock as they come from a hot oven into, say, a cold kitchen, and they'll start cracking. So that's why we leave them in there to get to room temperature from the oven. Just make sure you've got the door open and obviously the oven off. So I'm going to pop them in now, and then we'll get moving on to the strawberry coulis.
For your strawberry sauce, slice about 10 strawberries. Add 1 tablespoon of icing sugar and blitz until it makes a sauce consistency.
The meringues I've just made are in the oven, but I made a batch earlier ready for this. So they've come out great. This is just the same as what I've just done. So we've got these nice meringues. They've been sat in the oven for about half an hour with the door open to get to room temperature. Look at this, beauty. I've got my cool meringues, my chopped strawberries, my strawberry sauce, and I've made a vegan whipped cream. If you want my vegan whipped cream recipe, then please click here and check that video out. So for now, it's just a case of constructing. Break up your meringues and knock it all in together.
Into a bowl, crumble your meringues.
They look fantastic. They're so nice and crispy. Can you hear?
Add your vegan whipped cream, strawberries.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And then all mixed together. Continue to add more meringue, strawberry chunks and sauce as you mix.
So I kept my serving bowls in a fridge for a few minutes to chill those. Because you want this to be kept as cool as possible, because the meringues, like with any Eton mess, do start to dissolve, so keep it nice and chilled.
Top your Eton mess with strawberry sauce, a sprig of mint, and serve.
Fantastic, and that is how you make a vegan Eton mess with vegan meringue and vegan whipped cream. So I'm gonna jump into the garden, pick some fresh mint and go and treat myself. Just pull my hat on my ass.
Well, vile. Absolutely vile. It's the summer season.
Add a tablespoon of so I've got my cooled meringues, my chopped, my strawberry sauce, and then I've made vegan whipped cream. So if you want my vegan whipped sauce, and then I've made a vegan whipped cream. So if you want my vegan whipped second time.
What, your vegan whipped cream?
If you want my vegan whipped cream recipe, it's a bit of a mouthful, then you can click here. So yeah, that's vegan whipped cream. And can you shut up? That was a really good taste.
No, it wasn't, because I laughed in the background.
Then please click here. I think hopefully that's going to work, and Marco's not going to like that. So I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, you're going to do it again. Don't say hopefully that's going to work. Of course it's going to work.
Because obviously the warmer this is, oh. It's really good chewy meringue. It is really good.